Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited today. I'm kind of in a hurry today, so if I sound a little rushed, please forgive me. I will try to take my time and get into the weekly check-in, but I'm doing it one day early. I've got packing, I've got vacation coming up, and all the things that go along with getting things ready, and try to do all the usual content that I normally put out. So this is Wednesday the 21st. I typically close out my weekly check-in on Thursday, but it's been a slow week, and I think now is a good time to go ahead and set that up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and zoom out, and we're going to get in and check the numbers. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So we are checking in Friday the 16th all the way to the 21st right here, which is a Wednesday. Thursday is just going to be too busy of a day for me to actually do anything, or Friday, because we're going to be on the road Friday, and Thursday I'm just going to be preparing to get on the road, as well as many other things going on. So what I'm going to do is, I gotta find my sticky note before I get started, is go ahead and write down all the different spending categories that we have. So here's my sticky note I like to write on. Had to pull it out of my other planner and put that down real quick, and then let's go ahead and get started. Now I have typically 5 categories. 4 of them I actually count in the spending categories, and 1 is just so I can keep an eye on things, and I call it my unbudgeted category. So I'll go over that in a little bit. But the first one is grocery household. So if you can buy it in a regular grocery store, a Food Line, a Kroger's, a Walmart grocery place, grocery marketplace, then I combined everything household and groceries there. So I give myself a good enough limit to cover all those items. Restaurants, that's eating out of any kind, whether we're at a zoo or whether we're using their cafe or buying snacks somewhere, or we're sit-down restaurant or takeout and delivery. Miscellaneous is anything that doesn't fit in grocery, household, or restaurants, or gasoline. So the other category I have is gasoline that we keep track of. We just want to make sure we have enough money to cover all the gas expenses we need for the month, so I budget for that. And then unbudgeted. This means it comes out of the buffer of our checking account, not the spending categories that I have set aside and the budget I have for the spending categories. So let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at what I have for grocery household. And I don't have a lot, which is very surprising. But I think I'm not going and getting groceries frequently right now because I knew I was going to be going out of town, and I'm just trying to use up what I have in my fridge. So that's what we were doing there. And the only one I have as far as grocery household is all the way over here on this Food Lion. And this Food Lion on grocery household is $61.30. And that's it. That's all I got. So that's good. And I actually have 2 no spend days, which shows you I'm really trying not to add more to the groceries and stuff. So I'll be doing a big grocery haul when I get back. Not a haul video, but a haul for the home and pick up a lot of food and replenish what we are running low in, probably in the next week when we get back. Actually it'll be in August. So I'm actually gone longer than my husband and my other son. But me and one of my oldest son are going somewhere out of town for a few days too after I get back from this trip. So that's going to be exciting. So we'll see how I will break all the numbers down and show, but I have no idea yet what that's going to look like, how I'm going to do the spending categories there. So restaurants. I have Papa John's for $27.24. And then I have Peking, which was Chinese food, for $32.88. And then I have here Why Not for $31.91. And then over here I have, just a second. There we go. Arby's for $21.05. And those are all my restaurants I have for this week. Past couple days we have not been going out to eat for lunch. We've been eating what we have. I bought groceries, and that's pretty awesome for us right now, especially with my husband home because he loves to go out and eat. That's what we do. So $27.24 plus $32.88 plus $31.91 and $21.05. That gives us $113.11. And hopefully his numbers are right because I did not do a pre run of these numbers, so we'll see what happens. Now I do need to go back and check off all the ones that I have already written down. So I got all the groceries and I got all the restaurants. So moving on to the miscellaneous. So miscellaneous, get all the way on camera here for you. Lisa, here on Amazon, what did I get here? Let's see, $36.56. Oh, I've been going to a chiropractor, and they have these handheld massagers, percussion massagers, and that they use at the chiropractor, and they are amazing. And so I got one for myself so my husband can help me with some areas of tension that I have in my neck and my back. Since I've been going to chiropractor, it's been amazing, and I have been in less pain than I've had in years. So this thing is actually helping. So I went ahead and bought one for myself. I found one on sale that was a company I knew, so I got that. Home Depot, we were just buying stuff. We bought 2 new dome lights for the upstairs and downstairs. One was our master bath, the other one is in the hallway downstairs, to replace the ones we had. And that was $56.12. And then let's see, Home Depot again. What did we get this time? $26.17. We just got some odds and ends stuff. We were hanging stuff on the wall. I think we purchased a laser thing to hang pictures in a straight line, to have a straight line across the wall. Things like that. And then on Amazon, I bought some shoes for $62.52. Actually bought 2 pairs of shoes. I got a high arched flip-flops kind of thing, and then I also got some slip-on shoes that are tennis shoes that are like mules, or it has no back to the heel and stuff, and I love wearing those all the time. They just make my life easier, and slip them on, slip them off, especially if I'm gonna be walking a lot like I am at GalaxyCon, so that's going to be a big deal. The only thing I have left here is our unbudgeted. So let me total, whoops, before I get too far ahead of myself, let me go ahead and total this 36.56 plus 56.12 plus 26.17 plus 62.52. All right, so we have miscellaneous 181.37. And then unbudgeted right here. I won't really need a calculator for that, but I have candid color. So I've been saving up for my son's senior pictures and cap and gown and all that stuff, because he's going to be a senior in the fall, 21, 22, senior year. And he got an email saying, hey, we're going to do senior photos. You need to make an appointment. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I had to do a $20 deposit just for the sitting fee to do the photos. So there is that. And so this is unbudgeted. I didn't know they were going to start giving us senior stuff so quickly. So I'm not actually going to pull out of my sinking fund just yet. I probably will when I purchase the type of photos I want, if I like them at all. So we'll see. Candid color was $20. And then we had a counseling appointment for $110. I just didn't budget it right, and we tried to get it to go on our credit card instead of our debit card, and we just messed up how it was in the system, so we're just going to leave it on the debit card. It doesn't matter which way it goes. So it's $130 unbudgeted, and then going into the month of August, I'll have it listed in the budget and it'll be fine. No big deal. So that is that. I can check those off. Now I can turn back to my weekly check-in. So here's the weekly check-in. This is where I left off. These are the budgeted amounts that we have, and there's still plenty of money left over. So I'm just going to keep shifting the money over and going from there. But I'm trying to decide if I should go ahead and do the spending categories as I intended for here without my husband knowing my husband's paycheck deposit, or I don't know, because it's not showing yet, and it usually is. I'm sure it'll be there. If not, I will bring it out of the sinking funds to take care of it. So let's go ahead and pretend it's going to come, and then we'll go from there. So I will close out week 3, set up week 4, And I'll just rearrange these numbers just a little bit. So this is the 21st, and this is the starting the 22nd. And there we go. So really, grocery household, I have tons of money left over because I only spent $61.30. Let's see, restaurants, obviously I went overspent in restaurants because I only had $11.41, and I spent $181.37. There we go. And then miscellaneous here, I had 190 and I spent almost all of it, 180. I'm sorry, I wrote the wrong number down, and I'm sure I'm rushing, and I'm so sorry. Let me slow down. Take a deep breath. Okay, so this is not actually 180. This is $113.11. And then this is 181.37. And then this was 0 because I didn't spend any gas this week. And then this is $130.00. So that I don't count in those numbers. It's just to remind me, if I have, when I look at that number, I say it's $130. That's a lot of money for unbudgeted. It's coming out of the buffer, the checking account, because I didn't account for it in the bills or the budget. But I also can look at it and go, I know why it is, and it wasn't frivolous, and it was a necessity, so it was fine. So that's the only reason I have it there, is just to mentally remind myself, hey, you have these expenses, what's going on? So that's what I have there. So we're going to go ahead and total these up. This is 61, 30, 113, 11, 181, 37. So we spent as a family $355.78 out of the $637 or $71.35. So I'm actually going to see, oops. Okay. Let me start that over again. Let's see what the difference is and see if we can get going down across the same. So 671.35 minus 355.78. So we're going to be daring and write 315.57. Let's see if that number is still true. So 409.52 minus 61.30. $348.22. All right, I have $11.41 minus the 113.11, and that gives me a negative 101.70. And as you can see, that's going to compensate for that fine. That's not going to be an issue at all. Basically, we have more eating out than we really spent in groceries, so that will take care of that. 190.71 minus the 181.37, and that gives us $9.34. So we were close, but not over. And then 59, oh, well, that's the same number. 59.71, and then that I don't count. So let's see if this totals up to be this number. And I'm not sure if it's going to. We'll see. 348.22 minus 101.70 plus 934 plus 59.71. And check and check. Look at there. I did my math correct. I am excited about that. So now what we do is take the budgeted amount, which I have here for week 4. This is what I'm budgeting for week 4. 300 grocery household, 162.50 for restaurants, 137.50 for miscellaneous, and 62.50 for gasoline. Now this would be for a normal week, us being home and not on vacation, but week 4, going to the end of the month, we're on vacation pretty much. And so I'm not sure how I'm going to put that in here, but I'm going to go ahead and budget for it and total it so I have an idea of where to start. So that's what we're going to do here. So I know I wanted $300 for groceries as the budget, plus what was left over here, which is going to be more than enough for what we need, which is $346 or $48.22, giving us $648.22. So I'm gonna write that here, $648.22. And then I typically give myself or my family $162.50 in restaurants, and we're gonna lower that because I overspent that week, and that gives us $60.80. And as you can see, more than likely this grocery household will make up the difference that I put in there. Let's see, miscellaneous was $9.34 plus the $137.50, which is going to give us $146.84. And then let's see, $59.71 plus the $62.50. And that's going to give us $122.21. So 0 here. And so let's total this up. Plus 146.84 plus 60.80 plus 648.22. Okay. That's almost $1,000. Wow. $978.07. So that's definitely enough for us to have for the last week of July. We are going out of town. I actually have money for food and spending for out of town. So I might just let this sit, and then as I am doing my spending while we're gone, I will mark it down whether it's going to be part of the weekly check-in or whether it's going to come out of that other spending, and make the decision from there and go from there. We do plan to go out to eat quite a bit because we are traveling and we will be visiting with family and friends and stuff. So we'll just have to wait and see how the budget turns out. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out and close out this video. Okay, so I am done with my weekly check-in. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I know it was a little bit rushed, but you get a sense of kind of where we're at, and that we have plenty of money for the last week of July, and that we are going to be fine. We will be going over in restaurant category, and I'm still not sure how to incorporate vacation spending with everyday spending, because I do have a separate budget. I just don't have it broken down like this for the separate budget. So when I close out the month of July, and it'll probably be after the first week of August, when I close that out, that will give me a better way, understanding and ability to look at and go, hey, this is how I want to do the numbers and explain things to you guys. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you have an amazing and blessed day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.